how much do you think the management and Brady and Belichick share the sentiment of the fan base and Zolak, or do they just feed into it knowing that it's a piece of red meat for their base? What do you think on that, Dan?
Well, you heard Kraft yesterday when they gave him the Lamar Hunt Trophy say everybody in this stadium knows why this win was big. And he said for reasons unstated or something like that. Because clearly he was talking about Deflategate. Brady has taken has publicly almost never lashed out at this and tried to just ignore it as a distraction and stayed away from it. I think that's what Belichick wants. But privately, there's absolutely no question that Brady and Brady's family and the people around him, his management and his friends, as well as Belichick and the people around him, clearly think this was an ill-conceived witch hunt. They didn't have proof that the footballs were deflated. They went after Brady to try to get at Belichick for Spygate, all the different things that went on. Again, whether all this stuff 100% is true or not, in the New England psyche, it is true. And so that's what the emotion they're going to bring to this. But I don't think there's any question that this was about the league against the Patriots. Because remember, when Deflategate began and the original reports started coming out, 11 to 12 footballs are significantly deflated. The Patriots were begging the league to release the information to them so they could figure out whether that was true, whether they could counter it, what was going on. And the league was saying, we don't have we can't give you the information. And they let that stuff hang out there in the public for 4 months until later, long after a lot of sentiment is baked, it comes out, well, actually, they weren't that significantly deflated. And then all of a sudden the scientists could say, hey, you know what, this actually proves innocence, not guilt. And all the different things you'll hear from any Patriots fan. So there is definitely a conflicted or a conflict between the league and this franchise, and then boom, here they are back in the Super Bowl.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.